I'm not
Tavor.
going to go there.
No. You guys you've come out of warp and spent a couple of days in interstellar travel getting to Thorun. Were you doing anything in that time? I don't remember you saying that you were planning to, but
We were getting to know Mr. Anton. Anton and I were having a conversation along with Mr. Darius. How long ago? How long were we traveling?
it takes, I think it's about a week to go planet to planet, and then a couple of days from the outer rim to the planet.
Let's just go ahead and say that he was spending some alone time. First off, a couple of days nursing his hangover, and then trying to contemplate and do some more researching onto psychics and insanity, because that's what he thinks he is right now, is insane.
Okay.
Hearing voices and talking to people and shit.
So most often when a psychic breaks, there are two solutions.
Burning? Oh, well, I'm pretty sure I can guess one of them.
Yeah, one of them is death. Another is basically hospitalization.
I don't think that's going to be afforded days.
Basically being kept under sedation and locked up in a mental ward.
Well, that's not going to happen.
There most of the hospitals. Hey, he was busy, for a reason.
Yep.
Most hospital locations are that they coincide with locations of learning.
Are they education facilities or re-education facilities?
Yeah, there's very distinct differences there.
But usually there are a large number of psychics who are more capable of dealing with other psychics at schools. So they incorporate the hospital facilities in the same location.
Okay. But this isn't common.
What?
At least not in our area.
Oh.
It's not commonly documented, but it occurs enough to be documented.
Right. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how this world views psychics in general. So
the world of Thorun or the world of Stars Without Number?
Stars Without Number as a whole.
It varies planet to planet.
I noticed that.
Most locations, though, have
Disdain?
a general dislike, but not fear. Since it was psychics that broke during the Scream, there's still that the fear and unknown surrounding what happened, but it wasn't caused by psychics. It's just psychics were profoundly affected by the scream. Was it like 90% of psychics died immediately? 90% of those that survived went crazy.
Insane, yeah.
So there has been a slow regrowth of psychics over the years. I mean, it's been, what, 300 years since the scream? So there's still a small population of psychics, so they're not well known. But they're still utilized. They're still... There was a way to word
Maybe
it.
Kind of tolerated, but there's a general stigma associated with them.
Yeah,
that's what because he would have an understanding from that through working through military means. However, that being stated, it's the adaptation of how it goes world to world is what he's mostly concerned about. Therefore, it's still been advantageous to kind of keep that under wraps. Okay, so that it kind of ends without diving down the rabbit hole. That'll suffice. Yeah, that's what he does.
Okay. Yeah. So did you have any other questions, or did that answer your question?
No, that pretty much answered it.
Okay.
Apparently there was something about somebody banging on, craziness, some weirdness.
Get to that in just a moment.
Right.
So you guys land on the planet. What are you doing as you guys are landing? Devor.
Oh, what is everyone else doing?
Well, Valley's piloting.
Darius is probably doing some last-minute checks before landing. Mechanical systems checks type things, just in preparation.
Check gear, make sure armor's padded and ready to go, make sure combat rifle's topped off. Are we taking bikes? Still have them in the cargo hold.
Valley, that's a question for you. You're muted.
Muted, buddy.
I think he had mentioned that we ain't getting off on this fucking planet.
The whole trip there, all 6 days, Valley said we're not getting off the planet because there's 14 city blocks not getting off the ship. We're just going to fucking sit right here. But then this dude invaded our dock space. On his head, and Anton went to go talk to him. So
we're not there yet.
We're not there yet?
No. So I'm figuring out what Tavor's doing as the ship is landing.
Oh, my bad.
Well, then I'll just go to the bar and chill, since we're not getting off the ship. Too easy.
So you're in the lounge as the ship is landing?
Yes.
Okay. So as the ship is coming in through atmosphere, you can see the devastation that has occurred from your departure last time. There's literally a section of the city that just doesn't exist. It's just a crater. And then in concentric rings around that from the blast, you can see just continued devastation. Buildings that are just leveled, and areas that are just jagged from the explosion. Two things catch your attention. The tower that you went to at the psychic school is broken in half. And basically half of the school is part of that ring of devastation.
Okay.
The courtyard where you guys had walked through to get to the tower has temporary, what appear to be medical tents. I'm just using the description of like first aid.
Triage centers.
Yeah. There was a term for it. Like giant medical plus sign on the roof. I can't think of what it's called. But it's obvious that they're set up as medical centers. You guys come in to land. Valley, the ship is now, in the process of getting that refuel. And so at this point, Anton, you had gone out, right?
Yeah, because there was somebody crazy on our pad, like with the world is ending and shit.
Okay.
And I did make those calls about so-and-so's coming into town. Here's his ship, and here's how to get rid of him. He's going to snitch.
Just a second here.
Then Darius had checked on the shipment. There's going to be somewhat of a delay getting the stuff to the ship.
Right. Okay. So Anton, you had gone out and investigated the person that was walking around the docks, and I believe you had hot mic'd the conversation. You left your mic on, so it transmitted. Anton?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot that was my name in this.
I forgot my name.
Well, I'm just fucking work emails. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he has all Snake's gear. He put it all on and stuff, and then he went out there with the stuff running.
Yep.
Okay. So the person is wandering around the docks, apparently lost, talking to themselves and basically hitting themselves on the head. As Anton walked up to him, he heard Tesseract. It's all wrong.
You got some guy out here talking about a Tesseract.
Is that this shit Loki carries?
Well, if it doesn't mean anything to me, I don't care.
If there's any like external camera type thing, I'll try to record the interaction and the goings on of that guy because he's kind of out of the ordinary. Darius is paranoid as hell.
So the ship would have the like entryway cameras.
Mm-hmm.
So you could easily see if someone was approaching the ramp and whatnot. So there are cameras on the ship. You wouldn't be able to get all of, like, he'll be moving off and on camera.
Yeah. Just as long as he's able to kind of track where he is a little bit, and when he's in scene, kind of hoping to get any information he can, just to really kind of keep tabs mostly.
Okay. Yeah, you can get enough to understand him.
Understand that he's disturbed.
Yes.
Tesseract, you say? What are you talking about there, buddy?
He continues talking to himself. He does not appear to even recognize that you're there.
All right. Well, this is a private docking bay. You may want to get out of here before the authorities come. I'm going to go back up to the ship.
Would Tesseract mean anything to Darius?
You know what the concept is. Outside of that, it's more of a theoretical construct.
Okay.
You could get on Spoogle.
If I don't know that anybody's made one of these things, but somebody has. It's probably going to be worth some money, and very highly guarded.
Man, I don't even know what you're talking about, man. I'm getting on the ship. If that guy doesn't leave in about 5 minutes, fucking calling the security forces. Have him escort off this private dock. We don't need bullshit.
I'll key into Devora. I don't know if you could get more information on that. It might be something beneficial in the future.
Ask him what he means.
I just did. He didn't give me he incoherent babble. If you guys want to talk to him, go for it. But yeah, I'm not trying to make friends here. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here.
Mr. Valley, how bad do we want this man away from our ship?
Yeah, we'll just call the security forces, man.
I mean, he really got. He hasn't done anything. He's not breaking any law or anything else. The last thing I really need is a police report.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on getting any more attention than we already have gotten.
Not in this sector.
I go back to looking at the different variations of bourbon we might have.
I'm kind of curious.
Just go get him and bring him here so we can figure out what this fucking Kesserex is.
You want me to get him?
Oh, let Sue go get him.
Oh boy.
If he wants to come inside, I'll ask him. But if the name Tesseract doesn't mean anything to me, then it doesn't really coincide with what I'm trying to learn. So
let me just go down there. I'll go talk to him. I'll take care of it. We don't need fucking flamethrower hand out there torching somebody.
Fucking matchstick over here.
Greeting everybody. Hello.
Yeah.
That's how they say howdy here in California.
All right, I'll go. All right, so I'll turn around and go back out there.
Okay.
I will.
As you approach, he's still babbling. It's not a planet.
Hey, buddy, let's talk about this Tesseract. Come on. Come on inside the ship. Maybe we can help you out.
What's not a planet?
What?
The guy
said the
babbled
Tesseract-
said it's not a planet.
He said the Tesseract's not a planet.
Yep.
The
He
Tesseract
just said
was
it's
earlier. Now
not
he
a
just
planet.
babbled and said it's not a planet. The same thing he was saying when we first went out there was it's not a planet. They say it's a planet, but it's not a planet. Then he started talking about a Tesseract, and then he started talking about it's not a planet.
Are you doing anything to get his attention, Anton?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to, like, sweet talk him, that kind of thing. Just like, hey, come on, you know? Come on the ship, get a beer, let's talk about this. Whatever's going, let's talk about your problems.
He has not noticed your presence yet.
I'll get right up next to him and fucking snap my fingers in his face. Hey, come on, man. You all right there?
He's still mumbling to himself, and he has not noticed that you're there yet.
Mr. Anton, give me a second. I'm going to go find Mr. Anton.
Okay.
I'm out on the dock.
Yeah.
Okay. I see him. I
Oh,
see
yeah.
Mr. Anton. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I will use telekinetic manipulation to push him towards the general direction of where he needs to go. Maybe that'll get his attention.
You're pushing the broken guy, or you're pushing Anton?
The broken, yeah, the broken mentally guy. Yeah. There we go.
So you're pushing him like away from the ship, or
In the direction of
so you're pulling him towards the ship?
pulling. Yes.
Pulling. Okay. Okay.
Just probably like enough, like a nudge, like a.
Okay. He does not appear to react in any way.
I'm just going to keep
I
talking
will
to him.
rephrase that. You are pulling him without resistance. He is not reacting to being pulled.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Doesn't bother him one bit.
He doesn't appear to
Can I
notice.
hear what he's mumbling?
Anton was hot miking his conversation,
what
so
was
as
he-
long
what-
as he's within earshot, yeah.
Let's hear the mumble.
I'm moving real close. Like I'm within arm's distance of this guy.
Okay.
Just trying to talk to him, trying to.
So again, he is not reacting to your presence at all. It's basically just a repetition of the Tesseract is all wrong. The faces, the planet. It's not a planet. It's
This guy is speaking straight jive to me. I don't know.
Vor, you had mentioned you had seen some weird things. Does any of that link up with what you've seen?
I don't know the first thing about what a tesseract is, nor do I understand what he's necessarily afflicted with. I think the only way we're going to figure this out is if we ask him.
so you're
there a
bringing
way
him.
to tell?
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, is there a way to tell if he is similarly enabled like you? Do you know if they're equipped like the same way you are mentally?
What are you trying to say? You think he's lost his mind?
Well, I mean, it's obvious he has. I'm just saying it was maybe at some point he was like you.
He had completely burned himself out, then potentially.
So I don't know if there's anything you could do to maybe connect with him or be able to snap him out of it verbally.
What's that thing you had to go to fucking when you talked to the fucking people who told you the end of the world?
The only time that's ever worked is when I've been under.
He's talking about
Maybe if you mention to him some of the things you've seen.
An odd risk. Well,
I mean, he's already cracked, so if he repeats anything, what are the odds anybody's going to listen to him?
I'm gonna walk off the ship. Get off the ship. Do you touch it?
I'm going to move immediately to him, and I'm going to put my hand upon him. Maybe something will happen, or maybe it's not.
As soon as you lay your hand on him, he looks directly at you.
Oh.
Roll a mental save.
Oh, great. Awesome.
What are you doing out there, dog?
I got his attention. Mental save.
You immediately see a twisted version of the interaction that you had when you were visited by the other entities.
Okay. All right. Twisted version how?
So the Tesseract, that like spinning weirdness.
It was called that? Was I supposed to know what that is?
Yeah, that's what it was described and how it was described when you described it to us.
I don't remember it ever being named, but that's why I said if the name doesn't mean anything to me, then I don't care. So
it's nauseating. It's just off enough that it is noticeably wrong in just trying to think of a way to describe it, but it's just undescribable. You get to the hallway. The doors are melting. The walls are peeling.
An acid trip.
Oh, yeah. The floor is moving like it's waves. The throne room is it looks like there's bubbles coming out of the walls. The face that you spoke to is melting stone.
Am I noticing this interaction? Like,
no, this is
you just see them looking lovingly into each other's eyes.
No, but I mean, would I notice any like stiffness or something like where it would be like, wow, this guy, he touched him and now he's fucked up, like his arm is still on him or something like that?
So
it would depend on the time frame of this occurrence.
Yeah.
So this has all occurred in just a split second. The only thing that an outside observer would see is Tavor touched him, the guy looked at him, and it's still that same instant of looking at him.
Okay. Is that the end of this trip?
Yes.
I pull my hand away. Who are you?
It's all wrong.
What is wrong?
So he's still looking at you, but it's more like he's looking through you.
Okay.
His eyes are glazed over, and he's just mumbling to himself.
What is your name?
Save the universe. The planet. It's all wrong.
Oh, instead of 3 phrases, we got 4. All right.
You know anybody who can help?
Which planet is all wrong?
Well, he said the universe, so
All right.
the answer is obviously 42.
Can I make it over there yet?
If I understand the timing, you were basically heading out as Tavor was touching the guy.
Sure.
All right. So, yeah, it's not going to take that long. So,
Marcus. I fucking just give him a name. I do that a lot, don't I? Marcus. Planet is not where it's supposed to be, is it? And it's not a planet. We can fix it. Need your help, though. Focus. Look at me.
so he's not responding.
I'm gonna respond when I make this fucking lead check. Can I make a lead check? Leadership.
What are you doing to lead him?
I'm going to inspire him to focus his attention to me without hitting him.
You don't want to punch through his face or something?
No. Friends, Romans, psychics that have miscellaneous ideas and concepts to save the universe, lend me thy ear.
Yes.
I need to gather you all on the spaceship so we can travel both far and near. We're going to save the universe. We're going to capture the planet that's not right, that's not a planet where it's not supposed to be, with the Kesserex that you see that isn't what it's supposed to be.
I'm going to let him do his spiel, and we'll see what results out of that before I start
That's
doing my
literally
thing.
what I just said to him. I literally just took what Tavar had told fucking our character versus us for the party stuff, along with what he was saying, and just combined it. You want a -1 or a -2?
And Sue is just peering
That
out
didn't
the
work.
door,
That's
by
a
the way. She's not coming off the ship.
That didn't work.
He does not respond.
Okay, I want to oracle a question then.
Okay.
We'll try it. What happened to him?
That's so broad.
I know.
When he's 4, he let Bobby the
What
neighbor piss in his hand.
specific?
It really fucked him up right then. His orientation was all messed up.
What happened to him in regards to cause this certain affliction? At this point, I'm going burned out psychic, and a burned out psychic is dangerous. I think I want to have him on the ship.
Burned out. Are you still a psychic?
Depends the level of extent of it.
Okay, so
He's not dead, so I guess he still is. I don't even know if he's psychic. He just sees some shit.
Basically saw your shit, but nightmare version.
Yeah.
you basically see a recording of an engine room explosion
Engine room.
that caught this guy as he was escaping the explosion. And the blast knocked him unconscious.
That's all I'm gonna get, huh?
Was he on the ship? Was he on the escape pod? Was he running away?
I'm trying to remember how much information you get from Oracle.
Visionary.
Yeah. It switches to a hospital bed, and you see him wake up, look around, start mumbling, and then start hitting himself on the head.
Okay. All right. I grab him again, and I divert his gaze towards mine. Who are you?
So as soon as you grab him again, he'll look at you. Go ahead and give me another mental save.
I like the goddamn fucking Medusa. Fuck.
About to get yaked.
As you start seeing that twisted tesseract,
Okay.
you are not pulled through it.
Okay.
You hear his voice, but you are not drawn through the tesseract this time.
Symbolism could mean fucking anything.
Your question was, who are you?
Yes.
Okay.
Your legion.
Your
legion.
You hear the same mumblings that you did before, but underneath there's another voice.
Okay.
It sounds terrified.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And you hear Lucas.
Lucas. Help me understand.
You feel the pull of the tesseract grow stronger.
As a recap, Guido, the Tesseract. So you're telling me this was actually named the Tesseract, and it's what I've seen in my visions before, yes?
So when you first went under, hey, Airborne, good to see you, man.
This has been years.
So it was kind of like a warp movement through space-time.
Yes.
So it's the same. It's the same thing that you went through, but again, it's just twisted and wrong. Whereas your experience was peaceful and
serene and almost godlike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nightmarish, I believe Darius said, is a good
Yes.
description.
Yeah. Like a twisted sense. Okay. Through some sort of thing, but yeah, I don't remember if it was ever named or not. Okay. So obviously that would be enough of an implication to at least to know that this dude has some sort of psychic or psionic gift, or at least is afflicted by it. Go ahead. I heard that email.
So he is basically psychically communicating with you at this point.
Right.
So yes.
What have you seen? What is the goal? What do you know?
You feel that underlying fear grow, and the pull of the vision grows stronger. Do you allow it?
Should I allow it?
That was a
legit question.
You're
That's a
asking
player
Lucas?
question?
No. I'm literally asking Lucas. Yes.
You're asking Lucas? Okay.
Yes. He can speak. He's just not speaking to me.
Again, in that terrified voice, you hear, "See it."
Then I let it happen.
Okay. Fast forward through the nightmare and go through the throne room.
These three motherfuckers. Are they three or is it one? I remember. I feel like one with many voices.
Yes, it was
Remember
one
that.
with many voices. Yeah.
That's right.
The voices are it's a cacophony of people speaking. Whereas your version was peaceful and
serene.
Yeah, peaceful and serene. This is just this nightmarish cacophony of voices. You've got one voice that's just screaming, one that sounds like the devil incarnate. Yeah. And then get to the end of this, the speeches, and you see the supernova. What's that?
It's System Shock 2 Shodan. Go ahead.
Oh. The explosion of the
back up. Before that, you said it was an unholy choir of voices.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything that it could be made out in that, or no?
They're talking about the gate and the scream.
Okay.
And the next coming.
Well, okay. All right. Carry on with the vision.
And at the end, you see this explosion and just this ripple that appears to traverse the universe. It's, again, pretty much the same vision that you had from them. It's just a nightmarish, psychotic version.
Why the difference? Yeah. Why the difference? Why is it saying it's all wrong? Why the nightmarish version? With the same result. Why the difference? Does the vision continue, or is this all I'm going to get?
At this point, it's just darkness. It's just black.
Lucas?
Again, in the terrified voice in the background, all you hear is help.
How? Are
Make
you
it
trapped?
stop.
Oh, shit.
I can make it stop.
Yeah.
Like his name is Lucas, and I called him Marcus just to be fucking funny. So I was pretty close. That was a fucking random fucking fact right there.
I need understanding in order to help you. What must be done?
Hey, guys, I hate to interrupt our little, whatever the fuck's going on here, but this may not be the best place to do this.
It's been all of like 2 seconds at this point.
A little weird.
Well, I mean, I'm next to
time
him.
dilation.
He's got his hand on him.
Psychic communications are nearly instantaneous. So all of this has happened just within just such a short amount of time. Tabor, the vision starts over.
Okay.
So back in the Tesseract.
Back in the Tesseract.
Are you allowing it to continue?
I'm gonna resist.
Okay. Basically, the Tesseract just stops.
I'm gonna go through again.
Okay. It's the same madness, cacophony, nightmare.
Okay.
Get to the end, explosion.
Is there any details I can know? Like I want to know intricate details, what the location is, and what the planets look like, where the fuck this is, because this is supposed to be happening at the center of the fucking universe, right?
That's what the
It's the center of the galaxy. Not the center of the galaxy, because that's a big fucking black hole. But anyway, go ahead.
the voices from the face say it is the center of the universe.
Yes. This dude's saying it's all twisted, it's wrong, and he's got some twisted shit going on, and I'm seeing him push through. Okay. When do I get back out to where I'm looking at the Tesseract again?
Basically, because of how well you did the mental save, you can have him rewind, fast forward, restart it.
Okay. So I can stop and look at intricate details as needed as it goes through. No,
yes and
you're not going to give me
no.
that one too, are you? Okay, all right. Because you knew what I was going to do, huh?
Considering the madness,
okay.
I mean, there are details that you can pull, but it's this nightmare that this guy has been going through for he doesn't know how long.
Okay. The lead, but it's not much of one. But I can communicate with him freely. To an extent.
To an extent, yeah. I mean, his responses are... Imagine a small child who has been living this nightmare for, again, who knows how long. That's who you're communicating with.
Okay. And this is kind of not really giving us... It's validation that I'm not going insane, but it's also validation that I just haven't got much more information than what I have before.
Not going insane yet.
No. Maybe it's going to drive me insane.
It's into your future.
Yeah. Well, at least I know I'm not the only one experiencing. We talked about it before with those other weirdos fucking things, but okay, this is a twisted omen here. How do you want me to help you? What am I supposed to do?
The frightened voice comes back and make it stop.
Okay, rewind me back to where the Tesseract is.
Rewind you back? Okay.
Or fast forward me to where I'm looking at it.
Okay.
I want to like knock it up. Is it floating in the air? Like, is it just a big black void and it's just floating, or what the hell's going on here?
No, the Tesseract is the it's basically a tunnel that you are going through.
Okay.
Which is the transition through space and time to get to the hallway. It was like the never-ending hallway.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to keep going to that again. I figured there might be physical space I can interact with. Like, what if I kick this motherfucker? Like a giant, this fucking orbit thing I'm falling into is what I imagined it, but okay. All right.
Did you ever watch the movie Interstellar?
I did.
So in Interstellar, there is the Tesseract. It's the library that he's floating through.
Yep.
That's what you're going through.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. To as much sense as that can be made. I'm gonna break my hold on him.
Okay. All of like 3 seconds has passed.
I've got to nowhere with this.
Okay.
I don't even know. Like, Tavor is kind of like speechless right now. He's not even. He's frustrated, but he's not too sure what to do or what to say at this point.
Well, you're the only one he fucking talks to.
This man is psychically gifted as well, but his visions are twisted and distorted. I do not know what this means. But he's suffering
Oh.
a nightmarish hell on repeat.
Man, I fucking wake up every day and damn if I don't feel the same way.
I think Tavor just finally realized who he was talking to in his haze and goes, oh. Looks at Darius.
Darius is on the ship.
He's on the ship, okay.
He's watching everything through
Looks at
lenses.
Mr. Valley. There we go.
So we taking this guy? Are we leaving this guy?
Valley looks back. Hold on. What is it, big boy?
I don't know what to do with this man, but he's a shadow of his former self. He wants help.
Go get him a shot of bourbon.
Help with what? I mean, is it help? Do we help him or do we like fucking send him on his way?
I grab him one more time.
Okay.
Is it death that you seek?
Fucking shit. I want to live. I want to be a real boy.
I mean, fuck. If this
I can't breathe.
If this dude is entrapped and encapsulated and
I
trapped.
cuffed this dude's arm to help fucking escort him to the ship.
What the hell are you guys
doing?
If this dude is messed up and he wants death as an escape, if he's living this nightmarish hell, that's probably what he means. Either he wants help or he wants other help. I got to make sure.
Okay, hold on. So a lot of things are going on here. So you grab him and you ask if he wants death.
Yes.
Pretty much at the same time, Valley is also grabbing him.
Yes. Is there a way to do psychic transference so this motherfucker get pulled in with me?
Valley, roll a mental save.
Yes. See my shit. See my shit. See what I go through.
Okay. How would that? You are floating in nothingness. And you see an explosion in the distance.
It's not the first explosion I've seen in the distance. Adelia, fuck it.
True.
Fuck it. Is it a spaceship that blew up? Is it like black emptiness, void of space, and a spaceship blew up? Or
you don't see anything that would have caused it.
What blew up though?
You can't see what blew up.
Oh, I just see like off in the distance like a little explosion.
You hear a voice that sounds like a terrified child that says, "Make it stop." And you hear Tavor's voice, "Is it death that you seek?"
But I don't see anything except for the explosion.
Yes.
And it just keeps blowing up.
It's a singular explosion.
Okay. Just in slow-mo.
Yeah.
Big bang.
Stop. Open your mind to me.
Oh god.
Open
Wait.
your mind. All right, fucking
Do you actually say
Hey
that?
man, I got 5
Yeah.
kids to feed.
yeah, I fucking say that.
I thought it was 3 kids.
Being fucking funny because Valley knows he's not a psychic and he's outside of his environment right now. So it's like the only thing he goes off of is fucking movies. So he's like, open your mind to me.
Okay, so when you say that, you are immediately
Oh god, don't tell me that fucking worked.
Fucking goddamn. Quanto!
It fucking worked all right. He's now been possessed.
so
Fucking spitting green soup and shit.
as I was describing before, you are suddenly in the Tesseract.
Oh no. God damn.
Flying
Motherfucker
through.
he ain't never gonna doubt me again. He'll be like, ah!
Flying through this twisted maze. You come out into what looks like a majestic hallway that is broken and melting. The floor is
It's like the painting, it's all wavy.
yeah. You see the throne room with the face and the cacophony of voices, and then the explosion at the end, which is what you had seen, but now it has context. So
Do I see what caused the explosion now?
it's the gate opening for the basically the next scream.
Oh.
So basically everything that I was describing to Tavor.
Okay, cool.
You
I'm going to
see.
yell at the voices to shut the fuck up one at a time. Shut the fuck up one at a time. I can't understand.
No effect.
I'm trying to pick up some of the melty floor.
You gonna lick it now too, Valley?
No. All right, so now I'm stuck in this motherfucker's mind. How do you make it stop?
Am I hearing him communicate now too? Are we all talking to each other?
Hey, can they hear me?
So
I was like, shut the fuck up. One at a time. I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
yeah, Tavor, you hear that?
Where do I hear this? What stage am I in? Am I in this motherfucker? Do I see him? Like, what? Hold up. Hold up.
No,
Did
you
he
don't.
ever
Wait
answer?
a minute.
Did he ever answer your question?
Yeah, did he ever answer my question?
So it's still that initial split second that all of this has occurred. At this point, once he's gone through the vision, then excuse me, you're caught up to you having asked,
Okay.
is it death that you seek?
Mhm.
And again, the terrified voice, if that's what it takes.
Oh, fucking shit.
Freedom!
All right. Do I see? Can I see Tavar?
No.
So I can't see them. I can't see Lucas.
But he's like, shut the fuck up. Well, I hear Valley. I'm like, what?
So where is the terrified kid's voice coming from?
That's a good question too.
It's it's this.
Run towards it like Max Payne.
The voice is hard to hear under the cacophony of the everything else that's going on.
They told him to
Fuck
shut
it,
the fuck
dude.
up.
This is fucking, we're in the mind and the mind of fucking this shit and fucking what you can do in the mind. I'm gonna fucking, all right, fucking imaginary remote control, mute.
I'm so sick.
No.
I'm fucking, I don't know what all you can do in the
Just
fucking
start
mind
punching-
and imagination.
punching
You know what
everything.
I'm saying? Fuck it, I'll mute this shit. Turn the volume down.
No effect.
All right, so hey, fucking, so I guess I just yell louder. Where are you guys?
Tavor, you hear that?
Where? Everywhere.
All
Yeah.
around you.
Yeah, I mean,
like
it's-
I'm fucking Ampla speaker.
It's just another voice
Cool.
that's in the vision.
What's in this room?
So at this point, you're back floating in space, having seen the explosion. There is no room.
Okay, so I don't hear the
This
screams
motherfucker.
anymore.
How do we stop it?
All right, fuck it.
How do you stop the
Boom.
I close the door.
Door?
I close the door.
what door?
Yeah, close the
I don't
gate.
know,
He wants
I'm
to
just
close the
asking.
gate.
Close
He
the
wants
gate.
to close the
Fucking
gate.
whatever it
He wants to
Okay.
close the gate.
Closing that motherfucker.
So
Fucking around, I'll piss in this son of a bitch.
the terrified voice responds with, I don't know.
Take my hand off and put my combat rifle up to his fucking head and I squeeze the trigger.
Wait,
On
what?
the docks?
No, I'm not doing that. Sorry.
I'm still in his head. I don't know how that's going to affect me.
I
I'm
just
like,
wanted
okay,
to see
fuck.
that.
Now Valley's on there. Make it stop. Make it stop. Click.
I-
You forgot to chamber around.
We put it on. We
Oh,
had
hang
it
on.
on safe. We had it on
Hang
safe.
on. The thumb gonna pull away.
Darius is gonna like lower the cargo lift just in preparation of the stuff getting there. Kind of look around. Can he see where they're at?
I let go of him since apparently I'm conscious enough to be able to disconnect myself. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
You guys mind telling me what the fuck is going on?
Valley's like,
Okay. I'm gonna telekinetically dislodge Valley's hand from his shoulder so he can pull himself off. Hopefully.
Okay.
I mean, he pulls himself off all the time.
Valley, you're suddenly disconnected.
What do you want to do with him?
that shit called Spock does. Fucking
Neck pinch, the Vulcan neck pinch.
yeah, no, fucking.
You've
Let's
seen
go
what
get this guy a shot of bourbon, man.
now that you've seen. You know what? I look at it doesn't matter. Fuck it. Now that you've seen what I've seen in a twisted sense, what do you want to do with him?
That's what you've seen?
That's a much, much darker, twisted version. I do not know what this means yet. It was not like this.
You sure
But
this
the
guy?
result is the
Okay,
same.
cool. Fucking Valley's gonna yaka him in order to render him unconscious, not to fucking subdue. Subdue.
You know, we
And
could
you-
just,
You
Karate
ain't
chop
got your
his head off his
kinesis wraps on
shoulders.
this time?
I mean, they're on, but I'm subduing this motherfucker.
walk him on the ship. Fine with alcohol.
Every time we touch this motherfucker, he fucking no. Head trip like you would. You know what?
Get the
keep this
fucking-
Let's
Ah.
keep this
Focus. If
motherfucker
you want
alive.
help, you
Get
come
the
with me.
AI out. Get the AI out. They won't be affected.
That way, anybody that says, Tavor, I think you're full of shit, I'm gonna go, come over here and touch this motherfucker real quick.
So I just tell him, I'd be like, hey, buddy, if you want help, you got to come with us.
Come with me if you want to live.
Come with me if you want to live. Get to the spaceship.
Yeah, there's no way to make that fit with the line. Damn it.
Sorry, dude. You're not gonna get out of this that easy. I'm not gonna shoot you in the fucking face like you want me to. You're just gonna have to deal with it. As much as a
We
risky
can't
fucking
do it on the
situation.
fucking dock anyway. We could chuck him out the airlock once we
Well,
get
you
out of here.
could do it on the dock.
Snake did it on the dock.
Yeah, I believe that man's in police custody at this point. I am trying to avoid such things.
Yeah, cool. Awesome.
Okay, so Valley,
You get
you
yakking?
strike this guy and knock him unconscious.
Okay.
But he gets
Just-
attached to him
Just quick, just fucking.
because he touched him. Now they're connected.
No.
Fucking sever the fucking like fucking Tavares lights in his screen. Fucking. Just cut this
So
shit.
if
That
we
might be the only
Alright.
piece he's gotten in a
Now
long time.
I try to pick this motherfucker up.
Okay.
Actually, no. When I yak him, I just scoop him so that we can walk fucking carry him.
Okay.
Am I sucked into his fucking brainwave? No, he's
No.
unconscious, right? Okay,
Yep.
awesome. Walk this motherfucker on the ship.
Okay.
well, that wasn't the most subtle thing we could have done, but
Put that motherfucker in secure storage.
Mr. Anton, we have a lot to discuss later on.
no, we don't. I don't want to fucking know.
Potentially your funeral then. All right. Back to the ship we go.
Oh no. There's bourbon on the ship. You guys are fucking crazy, fucking scooping crazy people up off fucking docks.
All right,
AIs
okay.
with fucking torches.
Is our other ship made it to the ship yet?
Are we back on the ship yet?
So at this point, yes, you've gotten the guy back on the ship. Unless you are wanting to do something else, you are back on the ship.
Want to make sure we get our fucking supplies in.
Do we have a cell or some place to store
Secure
said
storage.
We got
individual?
medical.
Got the med bay. You've got
Secure storage.
basically
Medbay is probably the best bet, I think.
Yeah, I guess we'll do medbay. That'll work. I don't really have a way to hold this dude. And plus, if Brian can be in there by himself without sniffing everything, then maybe this dude will be all right. Whatever. He's already.
Throw him in one of the fucking escape pods. He gets too fucking crazy. We just fucking push the button. Whoop.
And then we're out in escape pod.
Yeah, Tavor doesn't really know how to make of all this yet, so he's just trying to process all the information. Because he was convinced to the point he was just fucking a nut house, and now all of a sudden we've got some fucking proof here. So he's like, okay, how the fuck do I interpret this now? Not having a good day.
I'm going to the galley to make myself a drink.
okay.
That's next.
Yeah.
As soon as we're refueled and we have our shit fucking, I'm prepping the next bucket. You know what? I'm gonna make that motherfucker comfortable in med bay.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Fucking make sure he's set up. Got a little motherfucking drip on there to ease his pain with his IV.
Okay.
Whatever. All right. Sue. Get this motherfucker in a little fucking. What do you know about medical, Sue? No, what'd you say your name wanted to be now?
I haven't.
We know I'm about to jumble this whole fucking camera here.
Mila?
Damn it.
I haven't changed it yet, Valley.
No, okay. All right. Well, then, whatever. You can go back to your original name, X357.
No, I do not think so.
Okay. All right. I need you to figure out everything you can about medical stuff and then make sure that this guy's okay. All right?
I can do
This
the
is your
research,
ward.
yes.
You're charged. You're going to take care of him because apparently when people touch him, we go into his brain.
You go into his brain?
Yeah, whatever, something crazy.
Would I go into his brain too?
Explain that one.
I'm hoping not. I mean, if you do, we'll see how that works out. But you know, it's kind of stupid in there.
Wouldn't
Can't do
she?
anything.
Because Tavor was able to control her, so this guy should
Yes,
be able to.
telekinesis is different.
No.
Controlling physical space versus are you going to receive a psychic something?
Darius will approach, be like, I got some handcuffs I found in Brian's room. I don't know what he used them for, but
They were next to a bunch of lubricant and
well, they're kind of by some sedatives. I don't know.
Mr. Anton, I want whatever you're having.
We can, if we need to, if we're worried about him on the ship, we could handcuff him to the bed.
Who?
In the med bay. So
3.
cheap bourbon.
4. 4.
You're buying the next bottle, then, asshole.
So I should take him to the med bay, Valley?
You
should
already
already
have him in the med bay.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why we called you. Yeah,
This is my
this
bottle,
is your
remember, I had a
ward.
bottle.
You're gonna keep him fucking in here and healthy.
All right,
Okay.
Gweeds. I got hit.
All right.
Don't worry, 15 minutes past due.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so Sue's gonna reach out and touch his arm carefully, just to see what happens.
oh great.
Nothing. Nothing is going to happen.
Hello, I am Sue. I will help you.
He's knocked out.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Valley knocked him out, and they carried him in.
Okay. Then she's just
Darius will secure one of his arms to like the bed in there. Can't have a wackadoodle wandering around the ship.
just Sue being the wackadoodle to walk around is enough for you?
Yeah, we only need one. Telling everybody howdy.
Okay, then she's going to just go on YouTube and Google and research. I don't even know, everything medical.
What is prostate milking?
Badly, is there anything specific I should research?
Fuck, I don't know. I'm not a medic. I mean, we gave him my IV, fucking whatever. I mean, he's gonna wake up, but probably think of stuff to ease mental illness or mental anguish.
Okay, so Sue will research that.
Okay.
I mean, I guess there's not much she can do besides research until he wakes up, so.
Most of what you get is sedatives.
Badly, it says to drug him a lot.
Is this on an open mic?
Okay, give him some diazepam.
Alzapram.
Yes, benzodiazepine.
The
Yeah, give him some
benzodiazepines.
benzodiazepine.
Oh, you mean Valium?
What about some adrenaline?
No. Yeah, I think benzodiazepine is.
You want me to do this now?
No, I'm looking for something.
Probably just wait, and if he wakes up and he looks agitated, then do it.
Oh yeah, benzos. Yeah, that's just Xanax, Valium, all that kind of stuff.
That way, because we don't want him to hurt himself. 2, we don't want him to hurt us.
That makes sense.
I don't know quite what they're all talking about, but apparently some extra visions. I don't know. Luckily, I think perhaps you might be immune being synthetic.
Okay. I will sit with him.
You could probably just tap into his monitors if you wanted.
Here's a fucking can of fucking SpaghettiOs for when he wakes up and a spoon.
Plastic spoon.
That's a spork.
Don't give him
SpaghettiOs with the
anything.
spork.
It's got to be the bag of SpaghettiOs, though. It can't be the metal lip. Make sure he's not going to cut himself or anyone around him.
You can heat it up with your finger.
Savage.
All right. So what are you guys doing at this point?
Did we receive our shipment of stuff yet?
Yeah, I'll be prepping for departure. Like, I am not getting the fuck off the ship again until it's time to go.
We're just waiting on our shit to come in now.
That shit was so fucked up. I'm like, no, I'm just going to sit here and get drunk. And if I run out of booze, then I'm going to fucking call a booze delivery service and get more of the rot gut. This stuff's too crazy for me right now. I'm just trying to live.
Yeah, that's it. We're just waiting on our shit and the ship to get fucking refueled.
Okay.
So we can fucking leave.
Where are you right now, Valley?
Go back to the scene. Where am I? Fucking okay. So if he's in the med bay and stuff, I guess I'll go back to the cockpit.
Okay.
Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop.
There is a message waiting.
All right, open the message. I saw what you did and I know who you are. Fuck!
It's from the investigator.
Mm-hmm.
Have a few follow-up questions when you have time. I'd like to set up a meeting.
Respond.
As you are prepping your response, you get another ping. Incoming communication.
Okay. Is it a message or a call?
It's a call.
Is it with the fuck? Hello, and thank you for calling Pew-Pew Anonymous. This is Valley speaking. How may I direct your call today?
Yes. This is Janet. I'm Mr. Ngata's personal assistant. He'd like to set up a meeting with you at your earliest convenience. He has some questions from when you were last on planet. When can I set that up for?
Who is Mr. Ngata?
He was the one that we fucking blew. He was the one that wanted the favor of us.
I got it. I'm asking the question. Who's Mr. Ngata?
He's the CEO of what was the
And he met with me.
San Martino band?
This is a grab ship fucking guy?
Yeah.
And he met with me.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
We have it on the books. You and a Mr. Tavor met with him a month or so ago.
I mean, I just got here. How did you get this number?
This number was left from when you met with him before.
I don't remember the guy. I don't remember meeting with any Mr. Amiato.
Well, When can I set up the meeting for?
A meeting for what?
So that he can discuss what he needs to with you.
What does he need to discuss with me? I've never met Mr. Amiyato.
Mr. Ngata Papas, and I don't know what all he wants to discuss with you. That's his.
I'm sorry, you have the wrong person.
Would I be hearing this?
No.
In the galley?
No.
No.
So you just hung up on her?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry, you have the wrong person. It's the wrong number.
I'm gonna walk into the walk on the co-pilot area or the piloting area where the communications are. Have you got any
cockpit? Okay.
Yeah. You got any communications from our friends about what's his name? Snake, that idiot?
No, I haven't talked to anybody here. I thought you were doing that.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Not for that, I haven't.
Yeah. All right, just checking. Nothing important.
I haven't talked to anybody on that side and stuff. I know you were sending them a message.
Yeah, I was sending them a message when the ship was coming in and that kind of thing. So hopefully they just take care of that themselves.
I hope so. All right, let me respond to the freaking other lady's message. What are your follow-up questions? And like, depending on where I'm at, is whether or not we can meet.
Okay.
Smiley face. Eggplant emoji. Erupting volcano. Sid.
Poop emoji.
Darius, the entry dock, not entry dock, entry ramp.
Okay.
Basically, the doorbell rings.
I'll pull it up on my data slab. Hello?
Is this video or just audio?
We'll go audio for now.
Okay.
I will be audio, but I will be looking video wise.
He's watching.
So like if I were to turn my video off here,
okay,
I can see them, they can't see me.
One-way video, right? Okay.
Yeah.
You see several boxes on the dock, or the ramp.
Hello? Anybody there?
There is no response.
Hey, I'll key in Valley. Hey, Valley, we got some boxes here on the ramp. Might be our shipment, but nobody's responding to
Like FedEx.
the intercom.
Drop that shit off, ring the doorbell, run to the truck.
It could be. Do you want to head with me to go inspect that?
Did I hear the doorbell?
Okay. Yes, and I just remembered you did not do the black market.
Correct.
So I need to retcon.
Okay.
You have several packages and a person who is going back and forth to like a hand truck, putting more packages on the on the ramp.
Okay. Since I see him there, I'll head to the boarding ramp. I'll lower it. Can I help you?
Have a delivery for Darius.
Yeah, can I see that invoice? I'll just look over it and make sure it matches up with the boxes.
Digital display on the,
Yeah,
you know, it's kind of hard to see.
I'll scroll
but-
through it on there.
Are you actually going to?
Yeah, I opened the ramp.
Oh, okay.
To go take a peek.
They,
Since I can see somebody there.
okay. I thought you were still doing the video.
No.
Okay.
I didn't contact Valley because I see somebody there.
Cool. All right. Yeah. So that they hand over this digital pad invoice, and it's what you had ordered.
Okay. Yeah, can you help me get it on here? Take it. I'll show you to engineering, and then I'll get this signed and thank you for your service.
I
mean,
well, we're not supposed to go on the ships.
All right. Can I borrow your hand truck then?
You could rent
you
it.
Can stay right here.
You can rent it.
Sure. I'll rent it. How much?
50 credits.
Sure. Here's 50 credits. Enjoy a cheap bottle of booze.
He's gonna go take a seat on a box on the dock and watch you work.
I will take it on up to engineering, and not really no stranger to hauling boxes around for engineering purposes.
We're still in his fucking hand truck.
I gotta go back to Valley and talk to him first.
Where's Devore? Where can I get him to fling this hand truck at the guy?
I just fell down the stairs. I don't know. Pull your 50 credits off of him after he's knocked out.
Take 100 for wasting my time. No. Yeah, I'll get the stuff on into engineering, and I'll sign for receipt for H&M Information Technologies, and have a good one, guy.
Okay. He thanks you and heads out.
I'll raise the ramp, let Valley know, hey, we got the equipment for the new venture, and I'll get Sue when she's not monitoring our guest. I'll get to work on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna move back. I'm gonna run back towards where Valley is again.
Okay. Still in the cockpit?
Yeah, plotting a course.
Hey, so the thought occurs to me, since I'm on your ship and everything, if you've got stuff you don't want to talk about, or someone unwanting caller, maybe I could say, hey, I'm the lawyer here, legal representation, anything you'd say. You can talk to me, or you can get fucked. That kind of thing. Cease and desist orders. I'm pretty good at that kind of stuff. Let me know when you need it.
Okay.
I feel like I got nothing better to do right now, so might as well stay entertained by being an asshole.
Did the agent respond to a email yet?
No.
How many hours we got left from refueling?
Was it 6 hours?
Yeah.
At this point, it's been, I'll say 4. So you got about 2 hours left.
Just plot the course.
Okay.
I'm gonna go make out letterhead.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make out letterhead, and I'm also gonna go talk to Poogie. Not Poogie. Sorry. Sue.
Okay.
And see if she has any information on this guy.
This guy. Which one?
The one that
That
she's
big guy.
watching. Sue.
Yes,
Does he
Anton?
find Sue staring at the guy in medbay just like
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
unblinkingly?
that's exactly what she's doing. You said to watch him. She's watching him.
There's something very strange with this particular person. I would keep your distance.
He does nothing to me when I touch him, so I don't think he can affect me. I just
Lucky.
have to watch him.
Lucky being non-biological. Well, have you noticed anything strange about him?
I was watching when Tavor was talking to him, and he seemed very strange to me.
Me as well. I tried to talk to him, and he didn't even talk to me. Can you manipulate ship systems?
I can do things in the ship, yes.
So could you keep a door from opening?
Yes.
What other things can you do?
I do not know all my capabilities until I am asked to do something, and then I figure it out, whether or not I can do it.
That's interesting.
What kind of capabilities are you looking for?
I'm not looking for any capabilities. I was just seeing what you can do.
Well, I usually do it when Valley or Darius, and sometimes Devore tell me to.
Well, you have to figure things out on your own, too.
I am trying. I am trying to learn to be more human.
Yeah, I wouldn't go for that. Not exactly the perfect species. Well, have fun keeping an eye on this one.
I am. I am keeping a very close eye on him. That is what Darius and Valley told me to do.
Couldn't you just lock the door and watch the cameras? And then you could do whatever you wanted?
Well, they did not tell me to do that. They said to keep an eye on him, and I am watching him right now. Just like they said.
Well, good for you.
Well, thank you.
I'm going to go back to the bar.
Enjoy your alcohol.
I'll try not to. Too much.
Anyone else have anything that they're wanting to do?
Darius is just unboxing shit like it's Christmas right now.
Okay.
He's got a project to work on.
Yep. Valley, you're working on plotting the course.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So there's one other thing that is occurring basically right now, but it's with Tavor. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here so that we can take care of that last thing before you guys leave. So thank you all for joining us for another episode of Event Horizon. We'll be back in 2 weeks, assuming there's no issues with scheduling. And we'll see where we go from there.
2 weeks.
Will Tavor's mind be melted?